Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Washington Commanders.
Started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from FedEx Field.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. To throw right away is Howell. Open man is Samuel, complete. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing here, Howell.
Incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field, it's pumped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here's Howell.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Howell going to go for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine, as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Now Howell.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Howell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
First down, it's Rudolph. That's swung out wide to Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, here's Rudolph. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get this to the 23-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Gets this out wide to Pickens. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Now Rudolph. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, it's Rudolph. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Rudolph now to throw. A throw left side, caught by the tight end flyer move. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession still.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Now inside the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
That's good for the Commanders.
And McLaurin, the motion man right.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Check smash, ready?
Gibson again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Gibson is in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Sly on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
And the Steelers first down.
Play action. It's Rudolph. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now Rudolph on first down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Rudolph. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Samuel in motion. On first down, Howell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Off play action. It's Howell. He completes this to Cole Turner. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
At the 41-yard line.
Rudolph throwing on 2nd down. It's brought in by Harris.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens.
45 yards.
And the Steelers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Powell.
Rush coming and he's taken down.
T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
Well, they brought the lead into this 3rd quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the 1st half.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now, this may be a free play for Rudolph.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop. Because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the Commanders' 26-yard line.
Rudolph looking to throw.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
3rd and 4.
Now a give, running left is Harris. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They run for it with Harris. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner, and a lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because it...
Down the numbers. There he goes. Now inside the 25. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have retaken a third-quarter lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Second down and 8. Now they'll change things up. Rudolph. His throw incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, here's Harris. Stiff-armed him. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Rudolph. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. First down, and they go back to Harris.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down. And a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
There he goes, left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Robinson on a give right side.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
A handoff running left is Gibson.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. That is intercepted.
Picked off by DeMonte Casey.
And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now Rudolph.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Got a man complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Nice. Well coached. A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Here's 1st and goal.
On the give, this is Harris. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Rudolph
absolutely every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Harris is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Powell to throw. He's got McLaurin.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see.
Here's Howell.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Howell with one final shot.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
This one came right down to the wire. And CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's 1 play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.